Looks like a good hiding spot to me.
Stardust? What happened? Stardust? Stardust!
Oh, that was beautiful. Well, hey all you cool creatures.
Dread XP. Positively spooky.
I'm Cryptid.
Love, date to die for.
Welcome to the Cryptid Plays YouTube channel, and today we are playing Sucker for Love, a Date to Die For, which is the sequel to Sucker for Love First Date. And what this game is about is that you return to your hometown after receiving a letter from your parents asking you to visit, even though they disappeared a year earlier. And when you get there, you find out that there have been a lot of very strange things happening, which you definitely get sucked into. Now, being that this is Sucker for Love, there are some content warnings that I have to provide you with, which include some blood and gore, death, murder, eldritch entities, burning, and body horror. So viewer discretion is advised. And with that out of the way, let's go summon a hot eldritch goat lady. Oh my god, these are so cute. They make me feel very nostalgic.
The 1,000 versus the 1.
Eldritch gods, cosmic horrors, things beyond our understanding. To merely gaze upon their form is to abandon all hope. They are sequestered to the stars, appearing only through challenging, failure-prone rituals and unutterable incantations. Their twisted, fanatical followers require no such invitation to commit horrors beyond belief in their stead. It is then when the boogeyman lurking in the shadows isn't an obscure, imperceptible shade, but a tangible madman, that the vague prognostications of the stars become empty threats before the undeniably material, the simple hatchet in their hands.
Did something scary happen?
Huh? Huh? Oh my god, our character is so cute.
In the book you're reading, did something scary happen? You're as pale as a sheet.
Oh, just a strange dream is all. I'm all right.
Oh.
Sorry, this might sound strange, but can you tell me where I am?
You're in my bookstore, in Sacramento. Are you lost?
Oh, no, I think I know where I am now. Thanks. I've been having odd dreams lately, waking in strange places with no memory of how I got there. Started around the same time folks began vanishing from my hometown, Sacramento. Despite the size of this backwater town, dozens have gone missing this past year. So many that the trains won't even stop here now. Worried locals say they've spotted angry spirits prowling the woods. Animals with too many features watching. Outsiders can't shake the feeling of being watched by the townsfolk's unblinking purple eyes. The Sacramento stare, they call it.
Have you made a selection? Did you find a book to your liking?
Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep you here late on my account.
No, it's fine. I'm glad that you enjoyed reading my books. But it's starting to get dark outside. With all the disappearances lately, you better hurry home.
Home. My family fled this place long ago when the disappearances started. But a letter imploring me to come visit appeared in my apartment earlier this week. Hey, Stardust, Mom's still pretty shaken up about everything, so I'm taking care of her at Graham's place. If you came by for a visit, I know it'd cheer her right up and help her feel better. We miss you like crazy. This is definitely my father's handwriting, and only my parents call me Stardust. Impossible. Mom, Dad, I know you're not really waiting for me. You've been gone for over a year. But whoever sent this note obviously wants me to come poking around, and I aim to find out why. There's something strange in Sacramento. The dreams, the stare, the spirits. It's all connected. I'm sure of it. Whatever darkness has settled in our neck of the woods, I'm putting a stop to it. Mom, Dad, I love you both so much. I'll get to the bottom of this. Thanks for letting me doze off. I promise I'll come back real soon.
Thank you for stopping in. Take care.
The warm glow of the bookstore fades behind me as I step out into the dusk. Sacramento. This should be my hometown, but it's become unrecognizable. The streets are overrun with dense foliage and missing persons posters that litter every surface. They call this Missing Person Lane now. Desperate searchers put up posters here before vanishing themselves. It's the only path left and leads straight to my Graham's house. But something feels off. The familiar landmarks of my childhood are nowhere to be found. Have I gotten turned around? No, I've walked in a straight line, yet nothing looks right. Stay calm. I pick a direction and jog, searching for anything familiar. Nothing changes. I double back, check walls and addresses. Still lost. Maybe if I check the note from my parents for the address. A grocery receipt? Impossible. I just had their letter. I even kept my pockets empty so I wouldn't lose it. Wait, this receipt has the exact dimensions and folds as the letter. Could I have imagined the whole letter? No, impossible. I checked the back and then double-checked the front, but the receipt remains just that. Something is very wrong. I have to get out. Have to run. Have to.
Hey! Ow! Are you, like, blind or something? Watch where you're going, Clutterama.
She's cute. I slammed right into somebody coming the other way. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you all right? I should have been more careful. Whoa, she's really pretty. But what on earth is this girl doing wandering around Sacramento at night?
Don't touch me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to smack into you like that. I know it's not an excuse, but I was just in a rush.
Oh yeah, I know. You gotta go run off and steal my boyfriend, right? Yeah, it's whatever. Totally cool. Save your breath. I already know how this goes.
What? Wait, huh? What? Your boyfriend?
Yeah, you heard me. My boyfriend. Buck is mine.
Who the heck is Buck? Where are all these accusations coming from? I don't know anyone named Buck?
Huh? Really? You don't know who Buck is? You're not, like, from out of town, are you?
Kinda. The stare. It's real. I turn my head down and briskly walk past her. She starts walking alongside me.
Hey, look at me.
No. I can't let her see my eyes, no matter what. She'll notice I don't have the Sacramento stare.
You can tell me. Are you from here or what?
I live here.
Oh yeah? Look at me really quick.
Oh God. This is bad. Even if I make it home, she'll know where I live. What do I do?
Look at me.
Oh my God. I freeze. Before I know it, I'm already staring straight at her.
Bucky, hi. Got another one for you at Missing Person Lane.
Oh no! I break into a mad dash, running my hardest. Everything is a blur. My heart pounding in my ears. Can't dull out the sounds of whistles, shouts, and unidentifiable commotion coming from all sides. Panting and dizzy, I feel my body slowing down, but the image of my face on the next missing persons posters kicked my legs into action once more. There, a clearing up ahead. If I can break their line of sight, I might find a chance to hide. As I near the turnoff, my exhaustion makes itself known. If this is a dead end or it's too dark to find my way, I won't have the energy to turn around and start running again. Rounding the corner, I gasp. It's Grandma's house. Oh, thank goodness. I dash up the path and burst through the door. I hold the door shut for what feels like forever as my pulse slows. The pounding footsteps pass by outside. I'm safe for now. Why is that butterfly so green? Hey, what's... I may just be standing at the entrance, but I can already tell that something feels off about my home. Like the warm, familiar place I grew up in is gone. I can't put my finger on it, but this dread. Why do I feel like I need to sneak around my own home? Is someone here? Hello? No response. Objective, find your upstairs bedroom. Okay. Okay, that's the outside. Wow. This place is in shambles. Oh my god, so cute! We actually get to do point and click. Huh? Our family photos look off. None of them have me in it. And my siblings, their faces seem unfamiliar. What are those weird symbols doing there? There's blood. My god. Fresh, dripping meat. I should avoid counting the number of legs. The blood in the bowl is an odd color. I'm a bit relieved it's probably not human blood, but then what's in all these bags? Good question. I know this is the wrong way, but I'm having fun with it. Unusually pungent spices, pepper, nutmeg, ginger, and cinnamon, to name a couple I see. The air is almost suffocatingly thick with their scent. It looks like cooking oil, except it's in a gallon container and it smells like burnt hair and sulfur. The color is black as soot, too. I mean, some cooking oil does come in a gallon container, but the color, yeah, that's not normal. And I think it's only like for restaurants usually that you buy that big of cooking oil. What's that terrible smell coming from that fridge? I can't bear to open it. Bear. So doesn't look like I can inspect anything here, so onwards. There's a lot of blood. Cripes, what a mess. The place has been turned upside down, but nothing is missing. Weird. Onward. Is this the right way? Yeah, okay. Upstairs. It's blocked from the other side by something purple. I can't see clearly through the keyhole either. Isn't this my bedroom? Oh, okay. The bathroom wasn't locked. But... my room! What on earth happened here? This occult nonsense? Has someone been living in my house? The candles are still lit. Whoever is responsible was just here. But who? Why? This book isn't mine either. No title, no author, and it reeks of death and decay. With trembling fingers, I opened it to a random page. Seed the Black Woods. Instructions on how to corrupt the soil of a forest by using remains of a goat and the beating heart of a human. The beating what? I read and reread the passage, but it's as plain as black and white. The beating heart of a human. I reread again and again, my disbelief washing away more and more each time. This isn't a joke. First, the stare that only the locals have. Then, the disappearances. Then, the supernaturally overgrown woods. And now, this? The truth dawns on me. Sacramento has been overrun by cultists. All those missing people, my parents, they haven't been spirited away by angry forest spirits. They've been abducted and I'm next. There must be a way to stop this. I flip desperately through the book's pulsating pages, searching for anything that might help. Summon the All-Mother? A ritual to force the dark deity behind this madness to physically form before me, binding her in a form that can't directly harm me. This is it. My chance to end this nightmare once and for all. To face the sinister goddess behind Sacramento's madness and put a stop to her evil, whatever the cost. For the sake of everyone who's suffered and died, I have to try. I'll bind this All-Mother to a physical form and destroy her Looks like I already have everything I need to try. Summon the All-Mother ritual. Alright. You found the plant, mister. At certain times in conversation, this icon will appear and you can spray the speaker with water by right-clicking. This will interrupt whatever they're doing or saying. This feature was primarily included in consideration of players who dislike being hit on by older women / Eldritch abominations. But it has other uses too. Well, I like older women and Eldritch abominations, so I may not use it on her specifically. Alright. This ritual will bind the black goat to a physical form that can't harm you. However, no contact with Eldritch gods is completely safe. To summon her, do the following. Douse any lit candles. Ensure there is an idol of the black goat present somewhere in the room. There is. Have a plant mister with you. While facing a tree of the black woods, chant her name. Okay. So, time to douse those candles. We're facing a tree. Rhok'zan, Selva, Oscura.
Mortal, you dare summon me again? Have your pathetic lives not been extended long enough by my gift? Have your lusts not been sated? Must you continue to torment your goddess so?
Hello? My heart pounds as an immense towering figure materializes before me. My head is splitting open. I can't think. I can barely breathe with this weight crushing down on me.
Do you have any idea who I am? I'm Rhok'zan, the black goat of the woods, and you will rue this day.
Nah, I won't. Madness given form, shredding my sanity with each second that it passes. It's evil, ancient, and endless. Peering into the deepest parts of me that were never meant to be seen.
You tread on dangerous ground, little lamb. Know that each time you summon me, my wrath grows. I will make you rue each second of agony you have inflicted. Now, choose your next words carefully. What more could you possibly want of me? Speak!
I have to banish her, to send her back before there's nothing left of me. But the words I need won't come. Did I really think I could face a power like this? Stupid, stupid girl. With the last shreds of my will, I cling to the thought of why I came, why I dared this folly. I swallow bile and terror, straighten my spine, grab a candle from the floor, and speak shakily. I'm here to stop you from hurting another soul. I'm sending you back to the darkness you crawled out of, one way or another.
Really?
That fucking bleat. Yeah?
Oh, thank goodness. I thought this nightmare would never end.
Aren't you supposed to be, like, trying to stop me? Or something?
No, I'm into this. Get me out of here.
My brow furrows as I stare at her, wordlessly. Isn't she supposed to want to, you know, spread madness and whatnot?
You're confused.
Well, yeah. You want to be exorcised?
Banished. Yes. I'm rooted to your planet and cannot be removed without a human's aid.
I don't understand. You have so many followers. Followers that just tried to kill me, I might add. Can't they free you instead?
Things have gotten messy with my cultists. Messy in a bad way, I mean. My followers have turned against me and are abusing me and my woods' power to kill outsiders indiscriminately. Have pity on this old, tired goat and banish me so I can't trouble humanity any longer. Please, help me.
I rub my temple. This is tricky. On one hand, I came here to banish her. This corrupted forest is devouring this town, and who knows how much farther it'll spread if nothing's done. On the other hand, I have serious reservations about helping an Eldritch god do anything. All of those missing people posters, she's responsible. She and her cult are pure evil. But for now, we want the same thing. Her gone. Now, who's to say she's actually evil? She's probably more chaos than evil. All right. Tell me how to do this. Do I just grab any old knife and...
Your mortal weapons can harm me, child, but they cannot stop me. But that book you carry, it holds the key to my banishment. Perform the rituals in order until you arrive at the uprooting ritual. That one will banish me for good. First things first, you will need a partner. I am a goddess of lust, so many of your rituals will require you to be in the presence of your ideal mate, your heart's desire. Perform the spawn partner ritual on the next page.
So these followers are kind of like jealous ex-boyfriends? Then you want nothing to do with them, but they won't let you leave?
Actually, yes, that's precisely right. They're like my exes. And using the same metaphor, if you try to date me, then my exes will hack you to death with farm tools.
Delightful! That won't stop me.
I guess that last part wasn't a metaphor.
Gulp. Maybe I should get back to the rituals then.
That's probably a good idea.
Yes, ma'am. It looks like an idol of a goat. Only it has too many legs and too many eyes. It weighs a ton, too. How did they get this up the stairs? Good question. Spawn partner, light the ritual candles. The color of the flame does not matter, so please choose a color you find comforting. Have your choice of an aromatic herb on your person. Pick a scent you find pleasant. Imagine your ideal partner. If it exists, it will appear before you in a cloud of smoke. If it does not exist, it will be created. Do not imagine something you can't put back. Then chant. Click and drag from the first letter. We know how to do that. Okay. Aromatic herbs. I'll have to grab some. Let's do blue. I did not realize. Okay. Alrighty. It's you.
Oh my.
Wait, I can explain.
Go ahead.
You're hot? I've got nothing. What is wrong with my taste? Nothing.
There's no need to be bashful, especially after all that time you spent playing coy. In view of the circumstances, perhaps I will allow you to be my partner.
Really? And that's okay with you? Even though we just met?
Well, it's sudden, and it'll be a long time before I could ever trust a human again. But I'm not exactly the god of taking things slow. Besides, I already have 1,000 children. There's no harm in 1,001.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Taking me as your partner?
I thought you were talking about just being my girlfriend.
You thought the two definitions of partners that a fertility goddess was referring to the platonic meaning?
Apparently, there's 3 meanings of partners.
What's the third?
Cowboys. Yeehaw!
Are you still joking around while standing so close to me? You should be melting with desire. Being anywhere within a mile of me should amplify your lust 1,000-fold.
Well, clearly we're asexual. Oh, that's an easy one. 1,000 times 0 is 0.
Wait, are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yes, ma'am. Yep.
So, I take it you haven't had children yet?
Nope. Nope.
And you aren't with child now?
No?
You're going to die here, and there's nothing I can do to help.
What? What? I thought we were trying to get you out of here. You're just not gonna help me because I don't have kids?
It's not that I won't, it's that I can't.
Oh dear.
I am an entity of untapped cosmic potential, and I want a big family. The biggest family possible. I want every living thing on Earth to be a direct descendant of me or one of my followers. Those that best serve that goal receive a fraction of my power. My most devoted followers are bestowed with gifts like extended lifespans, rapid healing, physical enhancement, and in some cases, immortality. And those followers are the ones looking for you.
Oh boy.
You, on the other hand, have closed yourself off to my dark influence, and are mortal and vulnerable. No kids, no powers.
What if I don't want powers or kids?
What if I drained the life from your body and then used it to fertilize my wicked soil until something that will give me grandchildren comes crawling out?
You are welcome to, actually. I take an involuntary step backwards.
I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that. Are you alright?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Powers or not, let's move on to the next ritual so we can get out of here, okay? Holy moly, that was freaking scary. She's really taking this hard. I'd better go get the stuff for the next ritual. So, feast. Meat from a living thing that died within the black woods. Check the meat rack in the dining room. Milk of the black goat. Store-bought 2% is apparently fine. 2. It's in the fridge. Lastly, a receptacle filled to the brim with liquid life. Blood. They mean blood. Please use blood from now on. Sorry. So I know what they used otherwise. Chant wall facing red fire candles. Alrighty. So we need to get back to the kitchen and dining room. So curiously, I probably was oh, that one's blocked. But I can check out other people's rooms. Some creep plastered my little brother's room with smutty posters. Whoever did this is getting a fist in their face. Well, if your brother's old enough, he might have done it himself. A pale flower, it is beautiful beyond belief. Alright. I like all the weird stuff on the walls. We can go in the bathroom. Wow, we actually have a squatty potty. I forget what they're actually called. I'm sorry. Does our main character live in America or... well, whatever. Inspect pod. A strange, slowly writhing plant. I feel sick from the smell. That's cool. The goat skull right there. Anyways. Downstairs. Oh. Alrighty. So we need that. I tear a hunk of meat from the hook. This should be what I'm looking for. It smells kind of strange. Is this beef? Pork? Whatever it came from, it was huge. I should move on before I count the number of legs hanging on the hooks. A receptacle filled to the brim with liquid life, but blood, an unsettling amount of it. This is what the ritual calls for? Yes. Unfortunately. At least our milk will be normal. This is the milk of the black goat? It looks just like a regular carton of store-bought strawberry milk with a label slapped on it. I guess the cultists would have a hard time getting the real thing from Rhok'zan, now that their relationship has soured. No pun intended. This should be good enough. A chill just ran up my spine. Am I being watched? Probably. I have everything I need. I need to get out of here fast. Right. So we need to light those red. Alright. Chant while facing red fire candles.
Ah, well done. Looks like you did everything perfectly. Impressive.
Nothing to it. If all the rituals are this easy, I'll have you out of here in no time.
Perhaps so. I don't want to leave things as they are between us. Your life is your own. I'm sorry for losing my composure.
Oh, that? I nearly forgot about that already. I'm a little surprised a literal god would bother apologizing to a human at all. I like this soft jazz music.
I've given it some thought. And while you may be blasphemously abstinent, you're the only person in the world that can help me. You see, if you step within range of my woods, any desire you have that will lead you closer to me is amplified to such an intense degree that it's unbearable. And most of the time, it's lust. Anyone who is led here seeking carnal or animalistic pleasures develops the Sacramento stare and becomes a cultist.
Oh.
If you are brought into my woods for any other reason, you don't become one of my chosen 1,000, and your desire will make you futilely search the woods for what isn't there. You'll forget to eat and sleep, and you'll search and search until you die of exhaustion and become fertilizer for the woods to grow further. You're the only person to reach me without joining the cult or dropping dead. Thanks in no small part to the fact that you don't have lust to amplify. My only question is, if you're not here for lust, why are you here?
I pulled the receipt out of my pocket. I came looking for my parents. They vanished somewhere around here a year ago. This used to be a letter I got from them, saying they were here in this house. But once I got here, it turned into a blank receipt and won't turn back.
The woods have indeed toyed with your emotions to bring you here. That paper was likely never a letter from your parents, but the woods made you believe it was. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. So they're just still gone.
They were likely consumed by my woods no more than 3 days after they disappeared.
I feel like I've been punched in the gut. The dust has long settled on my parents being gone, but the grief never faded.
Eat. It'll give you your strength back. The woods won't let you feel how tired you are.
I don't feel tired at all, but come to think of it, I felt like I was gonna collapse when I made it to this house. I don't think I've eaten since I got the letter either. I take a few bites and the tears abate.
There. It'll be all right, Stardust.
Stardust? How did you know my parents' nickname for me?
Anything that dies within my black woods becomes a part of it. A part of me. Their memories of you likely live on in me.
I guess that settles it. My parents really are gone. That's the only way she could know that name. This isn't the kind of closure I was hoping I'd find here. But I came to put an end to the disappearances. And that's what I'll do. I hope this isn't an offensive question, but all the missing people and all the people that came looking for them, you killed them all?
It was never supposed to be like this. I came bearing gifts of safe childbirth for infant and mother, hungerlessness, disease immunity. But instead, my own worshippers tormented me until it broke my hearts. Now my woods are bloodthirsty, and I'm forced to watch innumerable die.
But why? How could somebody do that? How could somebody have so much hate in their hearts?
Because it's had an eternity to accumulate.
What was that? It sounded like something breaking downstairs.
Are they coming? Already? No, 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 no!
I forgot. Rhok'zan is just as scared as I am. I need to be more careful with showing fear for her sake. It could just be the house. This place is old and rotten in some places, so sometimes the house shifts on its own. I take a quick look around my room for the sturdiest thing I can find. They left my bass guitar untouched. I'll check it out. It sounded like it came from the kitchen. Okay, so it's right button to swing the bass guitar. Okay. Let's fight, I guess. Nobody's here. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. It could have just been the house settling, like I said. I think that hit knocked them out cold. That made so much noise I can't afford to stick around, but I don't feel good about letting this maniac wake up and ambush me again. I'll tie them up somewhere so I can keep an eye on them. So I can keep an eye on them. Why is that knife covered in blood? I can't for the life of me find a wound anywhere on my body, and I certainly don't feel any pain either. I grab a hold of the scruff of the cultist's collar and drag them a short distance. They feel unusually light to carry, but my left arm can't produce any force. What's going on with... What was that? That vision? No matter how much I focus, I can't bring it back, just like the fake letter I received. Are the woods concealing my injuries from me, so I can't tell when I'm about to drop dead? I sling my bass over my shoulder by its strap and drag the cultist with my right arm alone. I'm sure this would be torture if I could feel pain or exhaustion. Alright, return to Rhok'zan. I'm back!
Welcome back. What is that?
Bass guitar.
Not that. The dead body.
Oh, they're alive, actually.
You took one of the 1,000 alive? And then brought them here? This is... very good, actually. Now you have a blood sacrifice if you need one.
What did you say?
Some of these rituals require blood or human participants. Having someone knocked out and served to you on a silver platter makes things much easier.
I didn't drag them up the stairs so they could be a sacrifice. I tied their wrists together behind a load-bearing post in my room.
Now, I'm an outer god, so my moral code is completely different from that of humans. But didn't they just try to kill you?
Maybe, but under that mask, this could be someone who went missing. I have a feeling I know who it is. I could never put someone through what I felt when my parents didn't come back. The mask is snug against the cultist's face, but with a firm yank. Her?
Nanny!
You! Oh, you're that klutz from Missing Person Lane! You worthless lamb. We'll kill you. You'll never escape from this town alive. Oh, you're gonna die. Slowly. Painfully. Long live Buck! Long live the 1,000!
Sheesh. Maybe I bonked you on the head a little too hard.
It's not that. She has the stare. Her lust for the leader of the 1,000, Buck, has been amplified 1,000-fold into blind fanaticism.
Hey, don't try to wiggle out of that. I don't want to have to hurt you. I just needed to make sure you couldn't attack me again.
You think you can steal my book, bash me over the head with a guitar, tie me up, and get away with it? Oh, you're so dead.
What, did you expect a thank you? She's long gone. It's pointless trying to talk to her. If you're insisting on keeping her alive, just do us both a favor and keep an eye on her. If you have to look away, don't turn your back on her for too long.
I do insist on keeping her alive. If she has the stare, then she didn't choose this. She's just another innocent person who got tricked into coming here. Hey, if you just stay put for now, then I can let you go after I'm done here, okay?
Drop dead.
I sigh and return her mask to her. First things first, I need to do something about my arm. To heal injuries, place a goat skull over your face and light green fire candles. Ensure this symbol is drawn nearby and face a mirror. If the intended target isn't the caster, change the symbol to that. Okay. That. Oh. There it is. Oh, wrong candles. All right. That should do it. I inspect my arm, but I still can't tell whether I'm in pain or not. I can only hope I'm not still bleeding out. That about handles my injuries. Hey,
What?
your name is Nanny, right? I'm going to give your mask back so that you can do the ritual too. I bet that lump aches. Huh.
What? The one you gave to me?
Yup. I didn't mean to hurt you, I swear. You came at me. I was just defending myself. Look, you're hurt. Let me help patch you up and we'll call it even. Deal?
Like, barf me out.
Here, now chant. Bottom of the page.
I know how to do it. Horna, Nagothtog, like, you got more Grinsbada.
Better?
This is gonna come back to bite you. Just wait until I break free, then you're toast for real.
Alright. Rot bloom. Alright. Oh. Yick, what a gruesome looking ritual.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just getting the creepy crawlies from this one. It looks like I've got to eat a bunch of stuff in order to make...
A seed, made immortal by my influence. When you die, the seed will bloom, leaving something good in the world long after you've passed away.
That's kind of beautiful, actually.
Really? You think so?
I do. While I don't like thinking about dying, it's kind of comforting thinking a part of me will live on, you know?
Well, the same could be said about having children. They carry on your legacy long after you die, too. And if you have a bunch of children, it's like living forever. Doesn't that sound nice, too?
Sheesh, all this grandkids talk. You're just like my mom.
I can work with that.
Rhok'zan!
Kidding. I was only 60% serious.
That's still more than half serious.
But then again, living forever is something best done through offspring. Experiencing it yourself.
You mean like what you did to my Bucky?
He brought that upon himself.
You cursed him. He was your most devout follower, and you cursed him.
Wait. Cursed?
One of my followers, the leader of the 1,000, stole a kiss from me long ago and became immortal. No matter what happens, he will still exist. Forever.
How is that a curse? I could use immortality right about now. Wouldn't it be nice to live forever?
No! Immortality is certainly not living forever. The pain you feel after fatal wounds becomes permanent, lifelong agony. For instance, if a human drowns, they feel indescribable fear and pain for seconds, maybe minutes at worst, and then are swept away by the mercy of death. An immortal human would continue to drown, thrashing and screaming soundlessly, until help came, if it came. So, for a mortal human to be cursed with cosmic permanence, immortality is terror beyond death. Buck realized this, and is tormenting me until I take it back.
How come you don't just take it back, then? Wouldn't they let you go if you did?
If cosmic permanence was something that could be undone, it wouldn't be permanent, would it?
When Bucky finds you, when he gets his hands on you.
Buck is already here.
Oh dear. A voice from the other side of my bedroom door? I didn't even hear him coming.
Bucky!
Buck! They're here!
Hello in there. It would appear that you have my book, my nanny, and my god inside that room with you.
I seem to, yes.
The good news is, you're holding all of the cards, as long as Nanny is unharmed.
She's fine. I just tied her up.
Is that so? Then it looks like we can make a deal. If you let us in, we'll take Nanny and go.
What? No way. Once that door is open, I'm going missing for sure.
Do you realize the situation you're in? We can storm in and take the book, the girl, and the god by force.
Then how come you haven't done it already?
You might get a lucky shot on one of us before you died, like I assume you did Nanny. And if the injury was serious, we'd be stuck for the next who knows how many years with it. All of that is too much risk over you.
Right, and so you'll just let me waltz on out of here?
We get dozens of people trapped in our woods every week. It means nothing to us if you escape.
Uh-huh. Even if I go straight to the police and tell them everything.
The police are already here. Open the door, and you can keep Rhok'zan and the book. And if you don't, you know what will happen. You have 20 seconds to make your choice.
Fine. Bad end! Wonderful! Let's go get I think there's 2 more ends for this chapter. See you then.
All of that is too much risk over you. Nobody here has any reason to want you dead or even harmed.
Right. And so you'll just let me waltz on out of here?
We get dozens of people trapped in our woods every week. It means nothing to us if you escape. Open the door, and you can keep Rhok'zan and the book. And if you don't, you know what will happen. You have 20 seconds to make your choice.
He said, "Stop, you'll hit the book." I quickly leap back from the door, awaiting the onslaught of cultists. But instead, I hear footsteps retreating.
Stardust! Are you alright?
Yes, ma'am. I pat myself down quickly. If I got hit, it wasn't enough to make me lose consciousness. That'll have to do. What gives? Why are they running? Did I do something to scare them off?
They know you have to leave this room eventually, so they're waiting to ambush you. Don't let your guard down. They could be anywhere.
Bathroom. I need to consume, in order, the pod of a plant which grew underwater within the Black Woods. That's in our bathroom. Raw meat of an animal that died in the Black Woods. That is in our dining room. The petal of a flower that grew from the soil of the Black Woods. There's a flower in our brother's room. And then, ensure there are no lit candles. Face any plant in a room with your spawned partner present. Okay, snuff them. And there's a plant right there. Okay, let me go eat stuff, I guess. Found one. I think this thing is a plant, so it probably counts. My bath's ceramic, I think. Nothing a plant could grow on, so I can only imagine what the plants are actually growing out of under the murky water. The leathery seedling tears off with little resistance. I try to chew it, but it's as hard as a rock. Something is off about the taste, too. I managed to force it down. Whatever it was, I don't think it was poisonous, but I feel kinda sick now. I'd better get a move on. I have a feeling everything we eat's gonna make us feel sick. Alright, dining room. Looks like I'm supposed to eat it raw this time. Yuck. I tear off a dripping morsel of the strange meat, pinch my nose shut, and imagine its beef tartare as I force it down. It leaves a metally aftertaste in my mouth, and it feels like something didn't go down quite right. I feel very sick all of a sudden. My stomach immediately starts to churn. I need to get out of here. Huh? What's that incredible smell? A rich, warm scent clouds my senses, settling my stomach almost instantly. I follow my nose, and it leads back to the meat. Could it really be? Did I just get a bad first piece or something? I hesitantly take another bite, and a wave of satisfaction washes over me, and my appetite kicks into overdrive. I've never tasted anything like it. I eat a third piece, then a fourth, then a fifth. It's like I've gone my whole life without eating until now. The seconds between bites feel like an eternity of withdrawal. Eventually, my hunger abates, but only after I've stripped it clean to the marrow. I need to get one last ingredient. The petal of a flower that grew in the black woods. I walk away, gnawing idly on the bone. Well, okay, we can easily die during this. Fine. They're distracted, I think. There's other plants around, but none are as radiant as this one. This must be a flower grown directly from the blackwood soil. This is the last thing I need to eat before I can complete the ritual. I pluck a petal quietly and toss it into my mouth. It tastes sweet, like honey. It leaves a numbing, unfamiliar sensation on my tongue, as if I'm tasting the very nature of the black woods. Suddenly, a sharp, bitter taste seizes me, and the sweetness vanishes. I try to spit out the petal, but I can't move. All I can do is look back at the flower and see how it and the surrounding plants all seem to be growing all in the same direction towards me. The horror. My heart begins beating again, and my consciousness returns suddenly. I'm curled up on the ground in the corner of the room. My face is wet with tears, and I feel like several hours have passed. The flower is gone. Nothing remains but my vague memory and an inexplicable sense of dread. Wait, that should be snuffed. Alright. We've eaten everything, so place any plant in a room with your spawned partner.
done. We're so close I can taste it. This feeling of hope welling in my chest. So unfamiliar.
I hate to disappoint you, but we're trapped in a pretty terrible situation. I'm not sure if escape is realistic at this point. I have no idea how many of them are there, and I know they're armed. I can't safely get out of this room anymore. The chances are that I'm going to walk into one of their traps eventually, even if I'm on guard every minute of every ritual left.
We may yet make it out of this. I know what ritual is next. As long as Nanny stays down, this will be easy. You know how I mentioned that we'll be in need of a sacrifice? The time has come.
Sacrifice? Who? Nani? Isn't she...
She is still alive. Normally, 1 or 2 fatal injuries wouldn't be enough to kill her since she's one of the 1,000. But, oddly enough, she's slipping away. We'll have to work quickly. Cold blood can't be used as a sacrifice.
She'll be sacrificed? After all that's happened to her? I can't just leave her like this, right? Summon firstborns. This ritual will call upon any and all firstborns within the Black Woods to gather a prodigious amount of fresh blood, vital for many rituals, including uprooting. If you are death shy, follow these steps to avoid being targeted. Chant near your spawned partner. After chanting, immediately leave the room. Do not return early. Okay. Okay, what is early? I think we have to go to a safe space.
Well done. We're so close I can taste this
Alrighty. This is apparently the crawl space. Or the safe space. I see. So I guess we wait? This is distressing. Oh dear. My goodness. Okay, now we're probably safe. The candles have gone out. Can I do anything down here? I assume not. Did it get everyone, I assume? Got it, but what exactly is it? I opened the sack. The contents are a dark red liquid, thickly mixed with another darker fluid. It smells kind of like fresh wine. I closed the sack up, ignoring the sight of 2 bright red fingers floating to the top. No time to recover from all this excitement. I've got to end this ritual. Wait for the candles to go out. Do not leave the heart of the woods. Once the candles go out, leave immediately. Return to the room where the ritual began. Find what they left for you and chant 3 times to end the ritual.
How wonderful. With all of this fresh blood, we're as good as home free. Soon I will finally leave Sacramento behind. Hopefully, wherever you spend the remainder of your reality will be greener pastures as well.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean, remainder of my reality?
I know it's a lot to take in, but because I'm an outer god, everything in this reality is my dream, including you. Sometime after I'm uprooted, I will wake up, and this reality will end.
Nah, I'm no better or worse than any other human.
Yes.
And I'm part of this dream, meaning I'll probably vanish too. Well, perhaps not.
Most likely.
So that makes me your dream girl, technically.
Well, that's one takeaway from the existential atom bomb I just dropped on you. But yes, I suppose so.
You're gonna keep thinking about me, aren't you? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Cool.
Cool indeed. But it's about to get very, very hot. Uprooting me will cause the entire Black Woods to burn down, so you'll need to run. If the woods were able to lure you in all the way from wherever you were living, it means its roots have grown that far. That will burn too.
Just how far am I supposed to be running?
I would say 60 miles, just to be safe.
I'll try. Doing this is going to burn everything down within 60 miles?
It's a small price to pay to excise the woods from your planet. Left unchecked, they will envelop the whole Earth, turning every human into either a cultist or fertilizer.
Yike.
Just think of it like a widespread forest fire. And not even the worst one you've seen. Humanity has dealt with far larger wildfires before. Your towns will heal.
So I just gotta run for it once the fire starts?
Don't stop running, and leave the book behind to burn. If the 1,000 ever recovered it, they could seed the Blackwoods again. And this will all have been for nothing.
But what if they save the book before it burns to ash? I think I'll stay to watch it burn. If the Black Woods come back, people will die. I probably wouldn't be able to pull this off twice. We're gonna. Whatever time this world has left, I'll happily risk my life for it.
But everything you went through, it wouldn't have been for us. It'd have been for me. Can't let you do that after the things I've said, the things I've done to you personally.
You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't deserve any of this. If it helps, I'm not rolling over and dying. I'm going to run my hardest as soon as I'm sure the book is destroyed and you're safe.
I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Don't thank me yet. I've got to finish this last ritual. Alrighty. Okay, so the bathroom is correct. Oh. Hairspray about half full. This could start a good fire. Okay. And the heart is down in the crawl space. All right. If your relationship with Rhok'zan, Selva Oscura, has soured, or you no longer wish to have the earth consumed by the Black Woods, this ritual will cause the Black Woods to burn to ash, and the hearts will return to their dormant state. This will allow you to escape from the Black Woods. But be warned, you can never meaningfully leave the Black Woods once you've entered them. Have all of the following on your person: the blood of at least 10 human-sized things, the seed of rot bloom within you, a common flame accelerant, like flour, cinnamon, cooking oil, nail polish remover, or hairspray. Go to the heart of the woods while facing a heart. Chant. Okay.
Actually did it. You really actually did it. And so the Black Woods have been destroyed. May something green and good grow from its ashes. I am so proud of you. I can't thank you enough. It's ironic, isn't it? The day I get my wish of never having to see a human again is the same day I finally meet one worth knowing.
There she goes. It's like an oven in here already. I hear frantic commotion. They must be coming. Huh? The book is blackening in my hand. I must be engulfed in fire. The Black Woods, even at the bitter end, must be preventing me from feeling the flames. As long as I'm sure the book burns to the very last page, this is fine. Looks like that's it. If I'm still in one piece, I can run for the door.
Did something scary happen?
Huh?
Sit tight. Another episode of Sucker for Love at Date to Die For is coming up. Ugh, I can't believe I wasn't able to get the stupid book back.
Guess I've got to get involved now. The book is mine. Next time on Sucker for Love, House of Wax. I can't wait.
Okay, so that should have been the good end. I'll figure this out.
Stop! You'll hit the book.
I quickly leap back from the door, awaiting the onslaught of cultists. But instead, I hear footsteps retreating.
Stardust! Are you alright?
Yes, ma'am, but I have a lot of stuff to do. We're gonna do the rot bloom, but first, we need to do this. The intended target isn't the caster and isn't deceased. Draw this symbol instead. So, I think I still need the mask. That's right. Is them. She's still alive? The Thousand's tenacity is just something else.
What have you done? Why did you heal her?
He knew I was in here with you. And fired anyway. You heard it too, right? You said to stop shooting because they'd hit the book. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Poor Nani. Is it just me, or is she acting different?
Thanks for bringing me back. Or whatever.
Huh? Thanks? Did she just say thank you? Rhok'zan, what's happening?
Her desire for Buck was what drew her into the woods. Now that her desire for Buck is 0, there's nothing to amplify. That's all.
Really? She's not one of them anymore? Hey, if I untie you, you won't attack me, right?
No, Stardust. Think. Crisis of faith or not, she is still with the Thousand and just tried to kill you. She literally has your blood on her hands.
I slipped the guitar strap off from around her wrists. There. How's that?
I'm not gonna say thank you for releasing me too. You're the one who tied me up in the first place. I'm leaving. Bye.
Stardust, we're going to regret this.
Are we? Have a little faith in me. It'll be all right.
Well, I do feel a little better that she is not here with us anymore. Nanny not being around is fine by me.
All right. All right. There's an achievement I can get, which I'll get, you know, while doing this. I think this is where we can get an achievement. Looks like a good hiding spot to me.
Stardust? What happened? Stardust? Stardust!
Oh, that was beautiful. We've eaten everything that we need. Now we can do the rot bloom thingy. Ritual, that's the word. We can do the rot bloom ritual.
Well done. We're so close I can taste it. This feeling of hope welling in my chest. So unfamiliar.
I'd hate to disappoint you, but we're still trapped in a pretty terrible situation. I'm not sure if escape is realistic at this point.
But now that Nanny is gone, I feel fear the worst has yet to come. Let's hope that letting her live wasn't a big mistake.
Yes, ma'am. Alright. Now we're going to summon the firstborns again. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. Ah. I made it! Now we wait. Now I think we can get the true end. So... we got our gore. We do not want to pay attention to that. Wait, it's the firstborn? What do I do? I have to chant this first. That's right, okay. Grab our gore and chant. Come on!
How wonderful. With all of this fresh blood, we're as good as home free. Soon I will finally leave Sacramento behind. Hopefully, wherever you spend the remainder of your reality will be greener pastures as well.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean, remainder of my reality?
I know it's a lot to take in, but because I'm an outer god, everything in this reality is my dream. Including you. Sometime after I'm uprooted, I will wake up, and this reality will end.
Alright, I'm gonna skip past this.
Well...
oh, wait, I asked, what will happen to me when this reality ends? And she says, well, permanent entities like myself and Buck continue to exist between dreams, but as for non-immortals...
Stardust. A cultist asked me the same exact question once before. When I gave him my answer, at first he laughed as if I was joking. Shortly after, he was disappointed and confused, as if dissatisfied with my answer. But then, as he began to mull it over, It slowly began to drive him mad, until finally he ran shrieking into the woods, and I never saw him again.
Your answer was really that terrifying? I've got to know. What happens to me once my reality ends?
I don't know.
Someone's coming. Is it Buck? Did Nani spill the beans and say how close we are to finishing? I ready my bass guitar. This is it. Whatever happens, I can't fail here for my sake and Rhok'zan's. We're not gonna swing it. I wanna see what happens. Come on. Who is it? Is it Buck? They give you ample time to swing.
Hey, I'm back.
Hey, Nani. Nani came back? Hurry, get in here. Geez, I almost took her head off. Speak for yourself.
She's back? Why?
Because I'm leaving too. And the only way I'm getting out of here is if you finish your rituals. I gotta get back to my folks. And you do too, so...
Actually, thanks to the 1,000, that's no longer a possibility for her.
Oh, were they... you know... Did we...
Yup. I take a deep breath and force a small smile. I swallowed hard, forcing the familiar lump in my throat back down.
And you saved me anyways? I don't know how I could even begin to thank you.
Well, you can start by helping us escape. Having an ex-cultist on our side evens the odds greatly.
It does?
Since she has children, she has the same superhuman strength and tenacity as the rest of them.
Oh, nice.
Huh? What are you talking about? I do not have kids.
What do you mean? You've been Buck's girlfriend all this time! Inside my aura of desire, no less! How haven't the two of you had kids yet?
Why don't you tell me? You're the space goat with magic powers or whatever. How come instead of bringing me and Bucky closer, you ruined everything?
Ruined everything? You two seemed pretty close before he, shot you.
I mean, I guess we'd be close if I ever got to see him or have any time alone together. I mean, that was what I thought all of this was gonna be. He told me that the black goat of the woods was like some goddess of love or lust or whatever. So I was all like, OMG, that's totally hot. Let's summon her right now. But like, as soon as we did, he stopped talking to me.
What? Oh my god, you need to dump his ass.
Between you and all the other girls that wander into town, it's like I'm invisible or whatever.
Guess that explains why Nani thought I was here for Buck when we first ran into each other.
For a second back there, I thought he'd realized how much I meant to him. Back when he said you can keep the book and the god, if he just got me back.
Poor girl.
But I guess I'm, like...
Hey, don't get yourself down. There's plenty of other violent cult leaders out there. I'm sure you'll find the right one for you.
Thanks. But I think I'm swearing off of skulls and robes for a while. After we do these rituals, that is. Here's everything you need for the next one. Saved you the trip.
Thank you, Nani. Really? To think she risked returning just to help me? And so after this, reality will end eventually?
Yes.
And I'm part of this dream, meaning I'll probably vanish too.
Most likely.
So that makes me your dream girl, technically.
Well, that's one takeaway from the existential atom bomb I just dropped on you. But yes, I suppose so.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Cool.
Cool indeed. But it's about to get very, very hot. Uprooting me will cause the entire Black Woods to burn down. So you'll need to run. If the woods were able to lure you in all the way from wherever you were living, it means its roots have grown that far. That will burn too.
Just how far am I supposed to be running?
I would say 60 miles just to be safe.
Doing this is going to burn everything down within 60 miles?
It's a small price to pay to excise the woods from your planet. Left unchecked, they will envelop the whole Earth, turning every human into either a cultist or fertilizer. Just think of it like a widespread forest fire. And not even the worst one you've seen. Humanity has dealt with far larger wildfires before. Your towns will heal.
So I just gotta run for it once the fire starts?
Don't stop running, and leave the book behind to burn. If the 1,000 ever recovered it, they could seed the Blackwoods again. And this will all have been for nothing.
But what if they saved the book before it burns to ash?
You're never gonna make it out anyways. The 1,000 are ready to die for Buck. They'll mob us as soon as this place starts burning. Here, if you take my old robes and mask, you can, slip right past them. I'll stay behind and make sure the book burns.
Oh, Nani. But what about you? Won't they kill you if they see you without your cult stuff?
As if. They know my face. If they see me running away, they'll let me go. Here, try this on.
Oh. I slip on the robes and tuck my head into the goat skull mask. It fits snugly.
It fits. Do you know what that means?
That the disguise will work?
Well, yeah, but more importantly, it means we're the same size. Can I totally raid your closet on my way out? Because, I didn't want to say this while we were trying to kill each other or anything, but I love your pastel goth look. So cute.
Oh, I like her. Oh, yeah, take whatever you want. It's all burning to the ground anyways.
Awesome.
Stardust, no! We're so close to escaping. You can't throw it all away now by trusting her. If the book doesn't burn, all of this will be for nothing.
If you trust her, and then she hands the book over to the 1,000, both of us are going to pay for it. She already switched sides once today.
I got us this far, didn't I? We won't let you down now.
But she...
All right, I want this so badly. And I don't know if I have any hearts left to break.
Come on, let's head on down to the root room and finish this.
It'll be okay, Rhok'zan. Burn, baby, burn.
Actually did it. You really actually did it! And so the Blackwoods have been destroyed. May something green and good grow from its ashes. I am so proud of you. I can't thank you enough. It's ironic, isn't it? The day I get my wish of never having to see a human again is the same day I finally meet one worth knowing.
There she goes, It's like an oven in here already. I hear frantic commotion. They must be coming.
Toss me the book?
I look down at the purple ritual book, hearing Rhok'zan's worries echo one more time through my head. I know what I'm doing. Here, I didn't imagine the night ending with me willingly handing the book over to you.
Oh my god, right? Like, totally not what I expected at all. You know, Buck really wants this book. And now that the woods are all burning down, he'd probably give anything to have it back.
Oh, you better not.
If we went back to the 1,000 together, we could ask for anything. I'm sure he'd let you join.
Nani.
Kidding. I was just kidding. Jeez. Well, mostly.
She takes a long look at the book before tossing it into the fire.
Hey, this is like so embarrassing to say, but I think we would have been besties if things were different or whatever. You're so cute.
Oh.
See ya.
Bye, Nani. Good luck. Her smile is really pretty. I wish we could have met somewhere else, too. Time to go. Hopefully this disguise is good enough to escape. Okay, to the entrance, I guess.
Is that you?
Shoot! I wasn't expecting to have to talk my way out. Yeah, totally?
It is her! What are you still doing in here? This place is coming down!
Do I really have all of them fooled?
Damn it! That outsider must have completed the uproot ritual. If we rush her, we might be able to save the book.
Right!
There's no way the book has burned all the way yet. I need to buy Nani more time. Wait, I'll totally get the book myself or whatever.
Really? Nani, you're amazing! You're a true believer!
I can't believe you'd sacrificed yourself for all of us!
Come on, guys! Let's get out of here!
Right!
Morons. I made it? I survived the night? I've got a long way to go before I'm clear of the wildfire, but I'm ahead of it for the moment. I'd better be sure to ditch the robe and mask. I don't want to be mistaken for a cultist once I'm home free. I lower my mask solemnly as I watch my childhood home burn to the ground. The house crackles loudly as the wood foundation splinters. Large sections of the house begin coming down in cinders, burying any cultists unfortunate enough to have been trapped underneath. This should be the end of the disappearances, you'd think. Wait, what's that?
Sit tight. Another episode of Sucker for Love, Date to Die For is coming up. Sorry, I ended up not giving the book back after all.
Guess I've got to get involved now. The book is mine.
Oh,
Next time on Sucker for Love, House of Wax. I can't wait.
Well. Oh, cute. Nani has left the 1,000. Oh. Well, we got the true end for chapter 1. There's 3 more chapters to do. Well, I'm going to leave this here because it definitely took me a few hours to complete chapter 1, so I'm pretty sure the next 3 chapters will be the same. I really like Rhok'zan so far. She's cute, and I think we're at least gonna have another appearance from, Auntie Nyan Nyan, so that's gonna be fun. But anyway, if you all made it this far, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did like it, please hit that like button. It also puts the video into the algorithm, so I would really appreciate it, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye!